The Disney movie Frozen, and so many youth have been talking about this movie for months that I decided that it was time to preach on Frozen. And I'd only seen like either the Oscar show or like the little clip where Elsa is going off and she churns this mountain into this palace and basically says, "Let it go. I'm gonna just use all my skills and build something amazing." And I thought, well, that's kind of like Jesus at Hollywood. He's kind of turned water into wine, he's walked on water, he's fed the 5,000, and he just keeps getting like told off. And like last week it was like Lazarus, and the week before that he's healed somebody on the Sabbath, and then he's just like, I'm just getting like, nobody's respecting me, so like I'm just gonna let it go and be myself and unfortunately lead the way to the cross. And so I was convinced that this was going to be Jesus' theme song for Holy Week. That it was. Do I need to go one more down? Okay, that it was going to be Jesus' theme song. And then I watched the movie. And after my first watching, I was like, oh, I don't think I can actually say Elsa is like Jesus. For one thing, Elsa is the Snow Queen, and that's not generally what you want as your Jesus, the Saviour of the world, who turns things to ice. So maybe I need to rethink this because, come on, it's this good movie. Apparently it's the best Disney movie since Lion King. I must be able to find something. And then I suddenly realised it's not Elsa who was the Jesus figure. It was Anna. So if Anna is the Jesus figure, who are we? And then I suddenly realised we are Elsa. We have got gifts from God that we suddenly realise that we can do. We're actually really quite powerful. We can change the world. But how many times do we realise that, like, well, we don't really need God? And we close the door on God and say, well, I've got all these gifts and skills and I can do it on my own. And that's what we really do. For the most part, we pretend that we can be on our own without God. We can open the door occasionally and let God in, but for the most part, we say, thank you for the gift of being human and the skills you give us, slam the door and walk off. But at the heart of the Disney movie, the makers took the Snow Queen and Bull kind of really focused it down and honed it down onto one thing. Humans live in fear. And what can overcome fear is love. I have to say, I was sitting on the couch thinking, oh no, there's going to be another one of those Disney moments where Anna's heart is going to be melted by her one true act of love, a kiss from Prince Charming. And you're sitting there going, oh no, it's coming. It's coming. She's even getting ready for the kiss. But thankfully, Disney has seen that it isn't all about just that affectionate love. It's a deeper kind of love. And Anna sacrifices herself, and her heart melts, and the whole kingdom comes back to life. And that's kind of what Jesus did for us. We were going on this track where we kind of said to the God, well, thank you for our gifts, but now we don't need you anymore. I'm going out on my own. But we needed that one act of unconditional love by Christ to bring us all together. We were playing around with, well, what would Jesus' theme be for this week? And at youth group we came up with a few items. But then at staff meeting, Jane said it would be, hey big spender, spend a little time with me. I'm not as good as you, you've got the voice.
The minute you walked in the door, boom, boom, I could tell you were a man of distinction, a real big spender. Good looking, so how far?
But that's at the heart of this Easter and Holy Week. God is asking us to not spend money, but to spend love, and do it so generously that all our hearts are warmed and the world is changed from a place of fear to a place of warm, loving glow. That we don't worry about anything, that we are in a place of peace and wholeness. So what is your song? What do you want Christ to do for this week? Knowing that Christ has given that ultimate sacrifice. Christ has melted our hearts and the world's. So let us enjoy Holy Week and the blessed Easter morning. Amen.